Hi there, little groundhogs. Let's take a look at what the calendar says today. Let's come on over this way and see what it says. All right, so we're still in February, and now we're at the end of our school week. The number 5, that's Frog Jump Friday. Tomorrow is Silly Song Saturday. We do not have school. But what color do we need to put for that number 5 today? Let's double check. Red, purple, purple, red, purple, and then purple. So let's put our purple here for our number 5. And then let's listen to our sentence down here. Here we go. I'm gonna push it.
Today is Friday, February 5th, 2021.
All right, so it is our 5th day of February. It is our first week so far in our month of February. And we have all these other weeks to go. We have another one here, another one here, another one here, and then that last day, that number 28, before we go to March. All right, let's take a look at our slides today. All right, we have a slide that looks like this. And this slide is kind of like a memory matching game. Did you ever play the game Memory? We've done it before with our Mitten. We did it with our Mitten characters. This time we're going to be doing it with groundhogs. Now you have to really keep a close eye when you're doing the groundhogs matching game because there's only some small differences. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I'm going to bring you down here to the ground. Hopefully it's not too dark. Actually, I think I might need to turn on my light. So what you're going to have to do is you have to keep an eye on the way the arms are positioned for our groundhog, okay? So if you look at these two pieces here, these two are a match because this shadow has a hat and this groundhog has a hat. And this groundhog has 2 arms up and that groundhog also has 2 arms up. Now, if you were to look at this one, it's very similar, but there's a difference from this one to this one. Take a look at his arms. This one has 2 arms up. But this one, as you can see, one of his arms are down. So when you're looking at the shadows, you have to keep an eye on that because these two, for example, they do not match. These two right here, they do not match. Because this guy has 2 arms up and that guy only has 1 arm up, right? You'll have to make it so that these 2 are the match. All right, so keep a really close eye when you're playing your memory game. And just like we did for the Mitten, what you would do is you would turn over all the pictures just like this, and you and a family member would turn it and try to find the match. So we now know, okay, this one's the shadow, and we have to find the match to that shadow. So we'll flip it up. There's another shadow. Those 2 are not matches, so we flip it back. Okay? It's kind of a tough one, but I think it's a lot of fun. All right, so there's one of our slides for the day that you can play with your family member. Let's take a look at another slide. All right, now this one, it's hard to see with these lights on, but I'm going to have to bring you back down to the ground again. This one here is a numeral match, okay? Numeral to the amount. So I'll show you a little bit better down here on the grounds. Whee! All right, so we've got our little groundhogs. I have all the numerals over here. All right, this is a numeral. There's a number or a numeral 1 on that groundhog's belly. And so what your job is to find the amount. And that's going to be by counting the dots on the other groundhog's belly with the dots. So this is the number 1, and that's the amount, 1 dot. So the 1 numeral matches with the number 1 dot. They're a match. Another matching game. This is a fun one. I love matching games. All right, so if we were to look now here at this guy, this groundhog has what number or numeral on his belly? That's right, the numeral 4. So then we would find the match. And as you can see, here's another groundhog. And if you count the dots on his belly, 1, 2, 3, 4, they match. See? 4, 4. And so you would put them together. Now I think my morning friends have 1 through 5. And my afternoon friends, I think, have 1 through 10, right? All right, let's come bring you back up here. Whee! Back up to the slides. What's next? All right, now this is for my afternoon friends. You'll have a dot to dot. And so what you'll do is you will grab a marker, okay? And you'll start at the number 1. Here's the number 1. And you're just gonna bring your marker across just like this to the 4 and then the 5 and then the 6. See how I'm going all the way up? Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And as you can see, it looks like I made a groundhog. And then you can color them in if you want. Okay? So follow those numerals or those numbers from 1 to 25. All right, let's bring you back up. Oh, you are up already? All right, so let's look at the next slide here. We have a slide that looks like this. So at home, I want you and your family, you might need some help with this for cutting out those letters, but maybe your family can get it all set up for you, just like this. I already had it set up where I cut out the word groundhog, okay? That's the whole word with all of these letters inside. So your job is to separate the word and to cut each individual letter. Okay, so look, I cut out the letter G. And then I'm going to cut out the letter R. Okay, so you're going to cut out all the individual letters. And then once all the letters are cut out, your job is to put them back together again and glue them in the spots there, in the little boxes. So we know that the G goes first, so we'll put some glue on it and put that G in the first box. And you can look over here to remember how to spell it, okay? Groundhog, and groundhog is its name-o. All right, so keep a look up here so you know how to spell it and put them back in order, gluing each letter into the squares or into the rectangles, okay? Oh, maybe you should even be able to count, see how many letters are in that word groundhog, and then how many syllables. Groundhog, groundhog, 2 syllables, and a lot of letters. I'll let you count them at home and tell me how many letters all together. All right, and then last but not least, I'm going to bring you up here so you can see the slide. All right, the last slide. Every day, this is a great thing to practice. We'll go back to that in a second. All right, I want you to practice letter sizing. Letters A all the way down to the letter Z, okay? And when you punch out the letters for each of these when you're singing the song, you're going to cross your middle of your body. Okay, so you're going to go A, apple, A, B, bat, B. All right, and you can punch it and look at the letters as you go. All right, let's go back to that other slide that I just showed you. Let's see, how do we go back here? Boop, boop. Okay, this one's a fun one. I'm going to turn off the lights one more time before we say goodbye. This one here is one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to need a flashlight. Okay, I've got my flashlight, like the one that we used at the Google Meet. All right, and your job is to go around and see if you can find some letters or some words or some numbers around your house. So ready? I'm going on a letter hunt or a number hunt or a shape hunt. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to find... Oh, I found the word door. D-O-O-R. And you can keep on walking around and finding more letters or numbers, whatever you want to find. Oh, I'm going on a number hunt. I found the number. And I'm going to put my flashlight on it. See? That's the number 6. Awesome. And you can even, there's the word 6. S-I-X. Oh, I'm going on a shape hunt now. I'm going to find some shapes. Oh, I'm going to get my flashlight and I'm going to point up here to that shape. What shape is it? It's a rectangle. I'm sure that you have numbers and letters and words all around your house. So you can go on those hunts and have an awesome time. And you can also read a story with your flashlight under a blanket. That's always my favorite thing to do too. All right, have fun. Bye.